Hi everybody, it's Chris here from the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel. Just to let you know, as always, this podcast is now part of the 90-Minute Football Network and proudly sponsored by www.pt-4-u.co.uk. Enjoy the episode. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel, and we have just finished our live watch along where Newcastle United went to St Mary's. New signings stole the show. Ralph is absolutely spitting feathers. Decker, say those magic words.
Well, won you not?
Get in!
Eddie Howe's blowing on me. Eddie Howe's blowing on me.
Boys, we said this was going to be the toughest one yet in the recent run of form, probably since the turn of the January transfer window. Mark, we've done it again.
I know. I mean, the first half was pretty tough, to be fair. We had to weather the storm a few times. But what a game. It was a proper roller coaster, wasn't it? Up and down. Matty's heart gave out. He had to disappear at the end, but it was just, what a performance, man. Second half, the absolute grit, determination, fight, passion. Oh, fucking love it. Come on!
Get the fucking.
Oh, like Mark said, Decker, it was a very, very tough game, but it's another one where dig with heels in, and they've done it again. The individual, I talk about individual performances, but as a team in that second half, fantastic. But going through some of the players there, who gets a special mention for you, mate?
Obviously Dan Burn again. He was just outstanding. He's incredibly unlucky on the goal. You know, really, really unlucky that it bounced off him and went in.
His massive penis.
But I mean, he was solid all game. Then when he went up top, he looked an absolute threat. Well, obviously, he set Bruno's goal up in a sense. Defensively, everything that came near him, he won. But also Matt Target. I thought Target was outstanding for the full 90. So my two shouts to the, and of course Bruno. But I'll let Mark talk about him later. But yeah,
Fraser as well. I thought Fraser had a good game.
He put the graft in, no question of that.
But Matty, I'm going to come to you now, right?
Yeah, I'm back.
So Matty, you're known as the more pessimistic.
Not more pessimistic.
The most pessimistic.
Mr.
one.
Pessimistic.
Out of every single Newcastle United fan on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, we're safe now, mate.
No, because we're not mathematically safe. But that is, I have to say, well, first and foremost, I will say sorry to the people who had to put up with me for 70 minutes watching the watch along.
What about us?
Yeah, sorry guys. It just gets too much sometimes. But these four results tonight, not just ours, that's fucking massive. That is huge. The teams in and around us have been beaten, not just beaten, but beaten handsomely, and we've won. But I mean, to sort of go off piste a little bit here, that first half, I've seen that first half so much in the last 2 years, so much. And that first half, in the last 2 years, we go in 2-0 down, maybe 3, but to at least 2-0 down and going down without a whimper.
Damage limitation.
But they just somehow seem to go, don't panic. We got little spells of playing well, but then for about the last 15, 20 minutes, Southampton looked the much better side. We're getting in on down the sides and getting the ball into the box. We were trying to nullify the fact that we're getting so many players into the box. But then we went and pulled the goal out with our ass. Proper ball into the box, Chris Wood, bang. And then second half, we've came out a different side. Again, we've had to fight, or we probably had to fight the last 20 minutes. I don't know, I wasn't watching. But it's like, it's just these attributes that you can't just, judge on stats and passing or goals and assists. It's grit. It's grit. It is literal grit. It's grit and organization and just knowing everyone else's jobs. There is going to be lapses in concentration. That happens. It's football. That's why some of the better teams get beat sometimes. But wow, like the difference now that is for me. I'm getting goosebumps right now. That is tonight is that's the most impressed I've been by this side. I know we've been we didn't like put it to them and put them to the sword, but we just dug deep and we've managed to come back from behind away at St. Mary's, man. Like, that is ridiculous. And to have, if you could have wrote a script, bang, Chris Wood breaks his duck, bang, Bruno Gamara scores the flariest of flary goals. Fucking hell. That's all I can say, really.
Like Mike's just said, Mark, 2 goals. First goals for the club. Chris Wood, he needed it. A lot of fans were judging him on goal scoring.
But that's a class way to break your duck, that.
Very good goal.
Was that nothing, wasn't it? Like, we were kind of just sitting here and the next
just chatting, man. We can't wait to see the fucking celebrations back. Like,
Jonjo just
lovely balling from him, wasn't it?
Really.
And the way he attacks it.
Yeah. Just beautiful.
Ralph is going to be livid.
He's just
Charles.
fantastic. The way he just gets up and he just powers it back across the goal into the far corner. Keeper doesn't even move. He's getting nowhere near it. What a way to break your duck.
Yeah, class.
Proper Chris Wood, centre forward, target man goal.
But let's talk about the moment.
Let's talk about Bruno.
Degger's watched this goal about 50,000 times.
After the goal, like whilst we were watching.
I was there. I'll let him talk about Bruno. What makes us laugh even more about him and about signings and there's noises. Byrne was the one that headed it back across. There was another signing, so he got the assist. So that was also lovely. But Mark, the show is yours.
Nice. And Bruno and Byrne had a few of those tonight with them corners.
But when he scored straight away afterwards, but we broke forward again and we got another corner and Byrne peeled off to the back post, headed it back across. It's like the old Mike Williamson trick, but we ain't got Mike
the
Williamson.
The Newcastle United official Twitter account tweeted out huge performance from 4 of our new signings.
Hey!
Have that one, Ralphie.
Thanks for that one, Grant.
But lovely deep corner comes across. Big Dan Byrne just puts it back in the mixer, and there's Bruno with the most audacious of back heel flick scorpion side
above the keeper goes through his hands.
Power.
I mean,
it's like roof of the net stuff.
The confidence he has in himself to try something like that, because you've just got to, have a little swing and hope you get something on. But like the way he does it, he's proper meaning to.
That stuff you do in training, having a bit of crack with the lads, and the ball's flicked up, and you've gone to the next exercise, and he's went flicked it up and put it in.
Yeah,
like to do that in a game, the audacity is ridiculous.
I'm still like the power he generates is what really surprised us.
Must caught it right on the heel,
because it was just bang. It was past the goalkeeper before he even knew about it. And as you say, and in fairness to Bruno, I thought again was always wanting the ball. Always wanting the ball, snapping in the challenge, trying to make things happen and create. I thought him and John Joe together looked really good. I was worried, to be honest, that Joe Linton wasn't on, because I was kind of worried who would be the person that would break up the play.
Yeah.
And I think at times
there was a Joe Linton shaped hole in that midfield.
Yeah, we still missed that, I thought.
Definitely first half.
But look at this though. Like, we're talking about this string of results. And how many of these results have we got with these players missing, or said players, X, Y, Z players missing? That is huge again. Like, back 2 years ago, the last 2 years, Alan St. Maximin's injured. You're not winning. Callum Wilson's injured. You're not winning. You can only hope for a point.
Well, there was 20 minutes to half an hour that second half. You had your 3 in midfield was Sean Longstaff was back in the bit. John Joe was on there. We've got Murphy playing a full 90. Like it's some of the players that, let's be realistic, when we had that success, Crafts at right back, we had a successful window. We aren't really expecting to see any of them players playing. And it mentioning you were saying about organisation, working hard, all the rest of it. A big thing of that is fitness.
Yeah,
fitness, isn't it? That the guys can keep going and keep going and keep going. And again, it all comes down to how any staff. There's no real argument of that.
We say this every single Monday, but the turnaround from this football team and the players that are already on the field and that were already at the club before the new arrivals came is, I'm lost for words. Yeah. I've never seen anything like this, and it's mental.
I also want to say quickly, I've never heard how moan about losing these players. You never moan about Wilson, getting injured back whenever it was, seems ages ago. Never moan about Maxi flying off to Monaco or whatever and being injured again or whatever it may be. Couldn't play the night, he's ill. You've lost Trippier, who, let's be fair, all things going to be the next captain. Played amazingly, was scoring free kicks left, right, and centre when he first,
He just said, "Oh, we're praying that he's all right."
Yeah, there was no moaning going, "Oh, well, I've lost 3 of my best players now." Like, he just got on with it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's an amazing attribute as well that he hasn't moaned in the media as well, personally.
Are we getting a photo tonight, Chris?
Most definitely.
Of us four, shall we?
Well,
shall we start doing one on a
if
Monday?
you want.
I'll do on the night because we're going. So whenever
There's 100% going to be a photo night. 100%. You're going to get one from the dressing room.
and it's
great.
all about team bonding, building momentum, and everything, isn't it? It's just bringing everything together, and that's why I think you've got the likes of. I'm not saying Shea would. I'm not saying he would just walk off, but Shea went down 2 or 3 times tonight, but still.
Well, I
kept
have a
on
little
going,
check
you know?
there. I was going to say to you guys, like, I feel a bit daft asking this question because obviously, if people didn't watch the watch along, I walked out with 20 minutes to go because I couldn't handle it, which I've done very much since I was like a teenager. But I was going to ask, did Shea make the night? And I've just looked and he did. And that's crazy. The fact that, I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, he's not got any lasting damage from that. But again, like,
A couple of good blocks as well that he made.
it must
one,
be
one in
mad. It
particular.
must be, mentally, as a football player, you get an injury, you got that niggle, you've got to go down twice. When you're losing or you're just fighting a losing battle, you must think, oh fuck. Just like
Matty,
one
are
of them.
we
100%.
are we looking up the league now to see how
Don't ask
high
him
we
that
can
No,
question.
get?
no. To be
Don't ask
fair,
him
Or
that
to
we're
be
looking
fair,
over our shoulder.
I know I'm Mr. Pessimist, but
So we're now
I've,
4 points behind Southampton.
yeah, I've said that like one thing that's tried. It's probably in a way of stemming my pessimism is to say, let's have a look who we can catch. Let's have a look and we can catch. Like Brighton at the weekend, it was like I know we were like 6-7 points off them, but like we closed that gap. And I think now 100% keep looking up. I said get through these 4 games, 2 points. We've got 3 with 3 to play. That is ridiculously massive. I know we've got Chelsea at the weekend. Let's just see that as a free hit, but then let's just go from there.
So the club, just while Decker listens, that the club have put a video on of Chris Wood walking into the dressing room,
that is
and everybody
amazing.
celebrating afterwards.
Love that.
Everyone's like proper cheer when he goes.
That's proper managerial stuff. That's proper. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I remember when our, the Gallowgateshots parish, Ryan Taylor said about, when he played Man City and played that full 90 after coming back from injury, and he was the last one in, and Pardew got them all to chant his name when he came in. Stuff like that will make him feel like he's 10 foot tall, even though he's only
20 foot tall,
9 foot tall.
He's only a couple of inches off.
Yeah.
He deserves that goal because
100%.
there has
He's grafted his tits off, man.
and there's been a few disconcerting voices about the fact that he hasn't scored, but as we've sat here on the last couple of Mondays, we've talked about what extra he brings to the team. He's occupying defenders, he's off the ball movement, he's bringing others in, and it'll give him a big lift and take a bit of weight off his shoulders, the fact that he has now scored a goal and a good goal at that.
I thought tonight, in fairness to him, we didn't create anything for him except the goal he scored.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything for him as attacking wise. But I actually think that was one of the better games I've seen him play. I thought his solo play was brilliant at times, really, really strong.
Very strong.
And there was a few times where he was even working back, but he was working back over further than you would expect a striker to go. He was still running back. So, and here comes a Brazilian flag.
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Spoiler alert.
It's an Australian one, sorry.
It's a nice
New
goat.
Zealand.
Sorry.
Lads, we're going to keep this one short and sweet because, like we said, we've done the live watch along.
What I do want to say though, before we do wrap up, is this 3 points is massive when you look at the table, combined with the results of the other team that are.
I think you might have already said that.
It's no, but when you look at the actual gap now, we're now in 14th on 31 points. Next team to win, Brentford, who have played a game more and are 4 points behind with. And then you start going down that. Leeds 23 points. That's 8 points behind us.
I know, but that's stop talking about it.
Massive. And then 10 from Burnley, right? 21 to 31.
10 points to Burnley.
Yeah.
into
We're
that
safe
third
ourselves.
one. So it's-
Get the champagne out one.
Shut up!
If
Shut up!
If
Shut
there was
right
ever a
up.
time to start looking up the table,
Yes.
Matty, it's
No,
now.
that's fine. Looking up the table is completely fine. But I'm just in a world where people clip things and save them for later.
Save it.
Let's not say,
Save it.
oh, you are
Save
an
it.
asshole.
We're safe, you know.
Oh, you dickhead. What's
Yeah, I
the
think
anti
we're
to a party popper, a party pooper? Everyone needs to be just...
I can understand.
Do you know what I mean?
why
No.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, guys. that way.
Newcastle United fans, get on your football apps, go to the Premier League table and drink it in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's call it a night. Thank you, everybody who has tuned in to this post-match patter, as well as the live watch-along, which we did there. Thanks, everybody who has become a member tonight. Means a lot to us. Thanks for the donations that have came our way. Helps us continue. Things like that. Decker, third time tonight. Say the words, mate.
Well, won you now.
Get in!